Hey guys, it's Matty here, and welcome back to Big Adventures Live Show. I am your host, Matty Tomaney, and tonight I'm having three guests on, all of which are from the same show on YouTube. These are the Copperheads.
What's up?
Hey,
Hey,
what's up? What's
what's
up?
going on?
Yeah, we're all gonna have a really good time today.
Oh yeah.
We're using a new platform, so that way we'll be able to stream to both YouTube and Facebook. So hopefully this will be a really good show.
Record breaking, right, Matty? Record breaking.
Yeah, record breaking show. So before we get any further into the show, um, should we do the commercials or our birthdays first? Yeah, we're gonna do our commercials real quick. Hey guys, it's Matty here. Welcome back to Digging Adventures Live Show. But before we get any further, let's go over some of our wonderful commercials. Are you in the market for a new detecting shovel? Look no further. Predator Tools has the best digging tools in my opinion. Made in America out of USA certified steel, I'm using the model 24 Phoenix and I love it. So make sure you guys go check them out at www.predatortools.com. Are you looking for a new detector, pouch, or anything else smell detecting related? Well, Calico is the place for you. All you have to do is go to the top of the Digging Adventures page, click the link there, and it will send you to Calico. From there, when making your purchase, make sure you use the code MATTY, M-A-T-T-Y, to make your experience better. And to make your experience watching the Digging Adventures live show great. I would like to thank the Facebook group, Everything Fun and Collectible, for all the great stuff they donated to us to give away to you guys. So make sure you guys go ahead and join their group today. Once again, that was Everything Fun and Collectible on Facebook. Awesome Relics New England Facebook group is a group of metal detecting enthusiasts from all over New England. Their focus is retrieving and identifying items through detecting to help educate people on their history and to preserve items for future generations. So make sure you go join their group today. Once again, that was Awesome Relics New England on Facebook. So that was our commercials. For some reason, I pulled my microphone down. It stayed muted. I don't know what that was about. So those were our commercials, our lovely, lovely commercials. Now we're going to go over our birthdays of the week. Every week we go over some of the birthdays from members of the Digging Adventure live show community and people who watch. So we have our list here. So today, I would like to say happy birthday to Tim Glick. It is his birthday today. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Almost just dropped my
Happy
list.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And this week we have happy birthday to Bill Deere, Joe DeMarco, Howard Hewitt, Steph Tangway, Matt Ryan, and a very, very special happy birthday to Jersey Digger, also known as my dad.
Wow,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Big birthday week.
That's awesome.
Well, I'm going to go give him a pat in the back real quick.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, Charlie Harley's in the chat on Facebook.
Yep. Hey,
Yeah.
Charlie.
So, now that we've gotten the birthdays and the commercials, let's see. Let's go over our giveaways real quick.
Ooh.
So
There we go.
before I go over the giveaways, I would like to go over how the people can enter into the giveaways and the rules. In order to enter in for the giveaways tonight, all you have to do is like, share the video, and comment that you shared, so that way we know you want to be entered. Now, also that goes for our viewers on YouTube. You can share it by either copying the link and posting it up somewhere, or all the other options of sharing it. Just don't share it back to us, please. We've had people that think they can break the system by sharing it back to us, and it's like, oh, thank you. I totally didn't know the Digging Adventures live show was live, but thank you for telling me. Also, you have to be here live to win. If we pull your name out of the bucket and you are not here, then you do not win the prize.
We automatically get it.
No, you do
Yeah,
not
I like those
automatically
rules.
get it.
New rule.
No. It, we'll just then pull if they're not here, we'll pull a new name, and whoever if they're here, it goes to them. So, oh yeah. Speaking of giveaways, what are we giving away? We are going to be giving away a Calico camouflage hat,
Nice.
along with that comes a Calico metal detector sticker.
I like
There
it.
we go.
I like it.
And our other giveaway for tonight is going to be a gold nugget, along with a sticker and a patch.
Dang.
There we go. That's quite the prize.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're also going to be giving this away. This was donated by Mark Thomas. And what is it again? What? It's the Ultimate Find Box.
Finds box. We actually all have one.
These are
Yep.
great. These are really awesome.
Best finds box in the game.
Yeah, so thank you to Mark Thomas for that amazing prize for tonight. Also, I would like to mention, Mark Thomas was the one that suggested that you all be on here. Mark Thomas donated.
And you listened
something
to
for the
him?
show.
Yeah.
Yes, we listened to Mark Thomas.
No.
He's a good friend of ours. We can all trust Mark Thomas. He would never do anything to trick us.
Oh gosh. Hi Mark. I'm just kidding.
Hello, Mark Thomas. We're glad to have you here watching tonight.
Oh gosh.
Too funny.
Well, that was
Now-
very nice of him.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was
Thank
yeah,
you,
that
Mark.
was that was a really nice giveaway.
Yeah.
So
Maybe he
No.
does like us.
what was that?
I said maybe he does like us.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe. So now that we've gone over everything, we can now officially enter into the show, the actual
Yeah.
part of the show.
Ooh.
There we
So-
go.
So how are you guys doing on this fine day or night?
Okay.
Awesome.
Doing well.
We're doing great.
well.
Yeah, it's good to be on the show. Thank you for
Yeah.
inviting us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm hoping to have a really good show today. I also heard you have your own show.
Yeah.
We do.
We
Yeah,
did.
we do. We partnered with Brotherhood Metal Detecting, Eric, who actually makes the Ultimate Finds box, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. on our YouTube channel. So plug life. We have a big one coming up this week.
Big one.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Who we got, Joe?
Big Brad from Green Mountain Metal Detecting.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we're excited about that. That's for
Very
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that show. So we'll go we'll talk more about your about the show a bit later, but for now we're just gonna go over some of the regular questions that we ask everyone and
Yeah.
stuff.
Uh-oh.
You know, just the
Scared.
casual questions.
Mark
Now
is scared.
I cannot confirm nor deny if there are hardball questions in this.
You gotta ask them. You
Yeah.
gotta ask them.
If you don't
Hard-hitting
ask
questions.
questions that no one knows the answers to, then what kind of show is it?
Exactly.
If you don't make us cry, Matty, you didn't do your job. Okay.
If I don't make that's my new rule. If I don't make my guests cry out of
It's
pure
harder than you think
frustration.
to follow that rule. Trust me.
So, first question: what is the meaning of life? I just leaned too far back and hit into my into this. Okay. So, first question. How long have you guys been metal detecting for?
Who
Who's
wants to
first?
go?
Well, Trey,
Trey,
you've been doing it the
I'll do.
longest.
I'll
You're the
do
leader of
it
the group.
first. I'll do it first. So I have been metal detecting for getting close to 3 years now, probably. So not like a super long time. I live in New Jersey, or Mike and I live in New Jersey, and Joe's in Connecticut. But I moved from Kansas City, which has history, but I didn't know of it very well when I was there. And I had a bounty hunter when I lived there, but I didn't use it much, so I don't count those years. But when I moved out to the East Coast, I really started metal detecting. So I'd say close to maybe even a little over 3 years now. So not a long time, but
Ah,
I love it.
yeah.
Yeah, and then for me, I've been just about the 2 year mark, I think, coming up on now. I have the pleasure to work with Trey, so he got me into it. He introduced me to metal detecting as a whole, and I've always been into history, so it was kind of a match made in heaven, and just been rocking and rolling since then.
Nice. And how about you, Joe? How long have you been metal detecting for?
My story's pretty much the same as Mike's. To a T, pretty much, actually. About the same time as Mike, and Trey is the one who introduced it to me also, and just been addicted ever since.
Nice.
I don't ever stop talking about metal detecting, so
I don't think any of us do.
no, not
It pays
anymore.
off though.
Well,
Yeah.
Tony said he's been metal detecting for 35 years.
Dang.
35 years, Tony?
That's
Jeez.
impressive.
I've only been detecting for like 7 or 8 years now.
Yeah.
When it comes to like trying to get people into metal detecting, I tell my friends, "Yo, you should metal detect. You can find these cool things if you do it right." And my friends like, "Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah."
That's basically the reaction for most people too.
Yeah, it is.
Just got to find the right people.
Especially at work. They don't mind giving you crap about metal detecting sometimes. But
Yeah.
the good thing is that we get slightly made fun of for doing it, but they can tell we love it. So they respect that, and they're genuinely interested with it. So
Yeah. So Joe and Mike, you both said that it was Trey that got you into metal detecting, correct?
Mhm. Yep.
And Trey, what was it again that got you into metal detecting?
well, so like for the longest time I had no idea what metal detecting even was. I didn't know it existed. So that was I wish growing up I knew. But back in the day, my dad and I used to go back into the woods, and we used to find old dumps, and then we used to find fossils and all sorts of stuff throughout the creek beds. And I love doing that. It was basically like treasure hunting at that point. So I always had it like in my blood, I feel like. But then after growing up a little bit, I actually, how you get stuck in those long YouTube, like you start watching one video, then at 3 a.m. you end up on a cat video or something along those lines. Well, I ended up watching YouTube. Why am I blanking on his name? But he did a lot of Digger Dan, I think is what it was, Deep Digger Dan or something like that. He's over in Europe, and he was finding all these crazy World War I, World War II relics and old coins and everything like that. It was the guy that said, "Come on, get 10." Like, I don't know if you guys remember him, but and I just watching him find all that stuff. I was amazed on the stuff that he was finding and the story behind everything. So, after a while of watching those, I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll go get my own metal detector and I'll try it out. And then I've been hooked ever since. And that's how it usually happens, I guess. So
Yeah. I should probably stop, annoying everyone else in my school, like, hey, you should get into metal detecting and stuff like that, and
No, it's
start
great.
focusing towards like a much younger audience. Like, hey, do you want to do actual treasure hunting?
Mm-hmm.
You can find treasures and stuff known as pop cans.
Yeah, full
Woohoo!
tabs.
Put a
How
can
deep
in.
do you think a can is underground? Because I can prove you wrong.
You'd
Oh,
expect the
gosh.
can to be like maybe like a couple inches underground because they're more modern, but
Yeah.
no.
Mm-mm.
They got
Not
to
in
make
some
them
of these
nice
farm
and
fields.
sound just faint enough to get an arm length deep hole in there, and then pull out a very modern Coca-Cola can.
Yeah.
It sounded sweet.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
dig it though.
Once you get past the half-foot mark, you're like, oh man, it's gonna be something good. Oh dang it, I just dug 3 feet to get a Coca-Cola can.
Yeah.
It's like a mental tug of war as you're like, this is either going to be really awesome or not going to be worth it. And you just have to balance on that. It's going to be really awesome just to keep digging and keep digging and keep digging.
Yeah. So here we go. How often do you get out metal detecting?
Well, we try and go out every weekend when we can, obviously weather permitting, and depending on the season, right? I mean, last year we were fortunate enough to be able to pretty much detect all year round, and this year it was a little bit tougher with the significant amount of snow we got here in Jersey at the end of January. So, but yeah, almost every weekend when we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get out every now and then during the week when we're lucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, both of us, we all have regular careers and jobs, so we have to, fit as much as we can, and wives. We all have regular careers and wives, so we try to fit it in where we can. But there's at least one day a weekend where we, commit the whole day to go metal detecting or door knocking or whatever it may be. So
And I'm usually the travel guy who usually travels down there on godly hours. So,
Joe saves all that Connecticut history for himself up there.
yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah. So Trey and Mike, you're both also here in New Jersey, correct?
Yep, absolutely.
Yes, we are.
And Mike is up in Connecticut.
Nope.
Not Mike, Joe.
Yep.
I don't know
Yeah.
why I said Mike. I knew who I was talking
It's a
about.
really good
Same thing.
name.
I just have hair. He doesn't.
Okay. So here we go. Here's a good question. What were your first metal detectors?
Mine was a bounty hunter. I can't remember the exact model, but I remember paying $50 from Craigslist.
Mine
That's
was
exactly what it
And
is.
here you were.
yeah. I had a Fisher F44 was my first machine.
And mine was the Garrett AT Pro.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, oh, I wish I could say like, oh, my first metal detector was a CTX 3030, but no, my first
No, that
detector
was my
was
third or fourth one.
Right. Oftentimes, if that's your first detector, you're detecting later on in life anyway, and you can buy a crazy machine like that. So at least you
Yeah.
get to say you started off early and keep going up from there.
The
Yeah.
ATX pulse induction.
My first detector was the Coin Pro from White's.
There we go.
And I would be sitting there, swinging back and forth. I look over my dad with the CTX, and he's like pulling up with the stuff. I'm like, man, my metal detector is like, what the heck is this thing doing?
I will say that. So I had the bounty hunter first, but once I moved to Jersey, I actually ended up getting the Ace 400 and using that for a while. And that was actually, for a beginner machine, that's what really got me hooked, because I started finding some really old stuff with the Ace 400. It's a pretty solid machine.
Yeah. And while we're on the topic of metal detectors, what is your current metal detectors?
Oh, we all use the same. We're all Knox fans.
Yeah, we're all Equinox
Yeah,
users.
Equinox.
So,
Woo!
I'm the only one with the 600 though. I didn't splurge and get the 800, but I mean, they run off the same software set or same software. They just, the 800 just has a little few more specific notches when it comes to like sensitivity or speed or that sort of stuff. So I do well with it. So
Yeah.
This is true.
yeah.
This is true.
Hey Trey, I have some bad news for you.
Oh no, what?
out of the four of us who are on the show currently,
Oh
you
no.
are the only one with the
I am
Equinox
the odd
600.
one out.
Oh man,
That
Baby
just
Trey.
makes me unique. That's what that makes
That's
me. I
true.
don't follow along with the masses. I do
Oh,
my
that what
own
it is?
thing.
he misses
So-
out on all that gold we're finding with that additional gold
Oh,
mode.
yeah.
You don't see that nugget. Man, did you find that with your gold mode? Say yes. Say yes.
Mike rewarded with gold.
I
Trey's
went
got
on,
nothing.
that was donated to us, the gold nugget.
Yeah, that's awesome. But
Um,
yeah, the Equinox is great.
Maybe I ought to win that. I could find a piece and just swing it on my coil and say I finally got that.
yeah. I have a question. Have any of you ever used the gold setting when metal detecting?
No.
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 We don't do many prospecting trips, so no.
My trips down to the Australian bush have been limited to find that gold down there.
We travel.
See, Delbert Humphrey said I run a 600. See, I'm not the only one out there. Thank you, Delbert, for being on my side. I appreciate that.
Congratulations,
Very nice of you.
Albert Humphrey,
Yeah,
for
the
sticking up
600
for
club.
Trey.
There are a lot of 800s in the chat, though. I can see that.
Yeah. If I'm correct, New Jersey is one of the only two states that doesn't have natural gold.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, I
So
didn't know
that's
that
why
either.
if you live in New Jersey, prospecting mode on the Equinox 800 there's no use for it unless you're
Honestly,
like,
Suckers.
I feel like that just reassures me as to why I've never used it. At least I know I haven't been wasting my time.
I've rarely used it. I mean, like I used it once or twice to test it
Yeah.
out. Like, I wonder what it does. It's like, oh, okay.
It's
Back
just like,
to
nope.
What was that noise again? Okay, good.
Perfect.
Now I know.
Let's see. So earlier in the show, you mentioned that you had your own show called the what was the name of your show?
It's called Plug Life.
Plug Life.
Yep.
So can you tell us a little bit about your show, Plug Life?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Trey, front and center.
Yeah, shoot, might as well. So yeah, every Wednesday at 8:00 on our YouTube channel, we do Plug Life, obviously, and most of the times, what we'll do is kind of similar to Digging Adventures, Matty. We'll bring some guests on, and we'll kind of chat about their hobby and their interest in metal detecting, and then sometimes we'll reach out to other people who don't necessarily, well. I think all of our guests have metal detectors or have metal detected, but have other hobbies. Like we had Daisy on. She likes Daisy and Matt. They both do the shark tooth hunting and diving as well. So that was really fun. We had Zach on, who also was a big diver, water guy, which was a really interesting conversation. But, you know, we just talk about their interests and loves and their passions, and we kind of get into wherever the chat takes us at that point. You know, sometimes it goes fall off. I know we were talking to Woodland Relics, Paul, and we ended up talking about, food for an entire hour, basically. So that was fun. And then, you know, we talked to Steph Diggs, who, you know, got so passionate about her GW that she found. And, you know, we talked to a Gypsy, and she talked about her past, and talked to Liz, and she was so fun. So, you know what, we just really try to bring, kind of like you're doing, Matty, is just try to bring everybody together in the hobby and talk about the stuff that we love doing. So it's fun, man. If you guys are on the Facebook group here and you want to hang out on Wednesdays at 8:00, do it, because the more people in the chat and the more people rattling off questions and making fun of me or Joe or Mike or even Eric, you know, the better. So it's, you know, it's just a good time the entire night, you know?
Yeah, we have a good time. Great time.
Definitely.
Yeah. Our show is like, you know, sort of like you were saying, it's sort of like the same there's sort of like that. Except, you know, my father wouldn't allow me to have an entire 1 hour talking about food, but as much as I would love to have an entire show talking about my favorite type of pizza and why pineapple pizza should never have existed.
Oh, well, see, that's where we disagree.
Yeah,
But
me too. I agree there also.
Hey, Dad,
So
For
this
the
might
joke,
talk into a conversation.
just for a joke, can you put Mike back into the backstage because he said he likes pizza? I'm
Send me
joking.
away. Put me in the gulag.
Each way gonna get kicked out. It's gonna be the Mike Show. See you later.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll talk about pizza later. I have an entire question about that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's the part that's what I was saying about at the beginning of the show. I can neither confirm nor deny if these questions are going to be hard or not.
Oh, Steph
Fair enough.
just popped in the chat. That was me who name dropped you.
Steph
I was
did
just
that.
naming off a couple of names, but that was me. Sorry. I hope that's okay. Whoa. Now that's a pizza.
Yeah,
Killer.
that's a
Look
that's
really
a
good with
3-foot
pineapple on there too.
Oh, heck yeah.
Dang, that's a heck of a pie.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's like a couple miles in some whatever direction. So we're going to do a giveaway.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
We're going to
There
be
we
giving away a Calico hat along with a Calico metal detector sticker.
Sweet.
So we have our bucket of names. For those of you who don't know how this part of the show goes, I'm going to briefly explain to you. Hello, this is Matty Tomani coming to you live with the giveaway part of the show. The way this part goes is I have a bucket, and if you entered into the giveaway, your name is in this bucket. I will shake this bucket around, and I will pull a single ticket out. If your name is on that ticket, winner winner chicken dinner, you get the prize as long as you're here. If not, better luck next time.
The good thing about the camouflage hat is you can sneak up on the silvers and coppers and they won't even be able to see you. So
I have to wear a ghillie suit every time I go out because I don't
That's
want to
smart.
alert the silver
that's how you find
my
someone.
presence. So we're going to pull a name out. I got a ticket, and the winner is John Lee. Are you here,
Come
John
on,
Lee?
John. Come on,
Be
John. We're not
here.
that boring. You got to be in here, buddy.
Remember, John Lee, if you are here, comment that you are here in the comments section, whether it be on YouTube or Facebook. If you are not here, within the next minute, we will
Oh,
give
I
it
see
away to
him.
someone else.
He's in there.
Boom.
He stuck
There
around.
we go.
Look at
Yes,
that.
There
so
it is.
congratulations to John Lee. Congratulations.
Woo.
Make sure
Nice
you get your
job.
information
John.
out to us. We'll get your information out to either me or my dad, and we'll send out your prize. Can we
Thanks,
get
happy birthday.
when you get the chance? Can we get some fireworks up in here?
Oh yeah, we got the fireworks.
Fireworks.
Yeah, he said he was here.
Yep.
Boom, fireworks.
Ooh.
Boom.
Go, John. These are for you.
All right.
Oh, Eric's in the
Nice.
chat. Hey, Eric.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, I'm big now. Ooh. Anyways, so let's see. What was it that inspired you to start the show Plug Life?
So I think it was kind of a group decision, right, guys? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we already have our channel and we put on as many videos as we possibly can, depending on like if we are able to hunt and if we have some content to post that people would enjoy. So we probably started our channel about 2 years ago, and last year we were all kind of just getting together, and at this point there was a few live shows out there for Facebook or for YouTube. So, and there was nothing on Wednesday, and I think there might be. I think Flash in Your Pan actually does a live stream on Wednesday as well.
Yeah.
But we figured, why not get on there and see if we can meet some cool people and talk about our hobby and see where it takes us. So it's been pretty cool. I mean,
It's been a wild ride.
We've slowly grown, which is awesome. And they're really fun to do it, but we've been able to meet all these people that we've brought on the show, which is really, really cool. People that we may necessarily never have like ran into in real life or like just day to day. So
people in
it
all
was
parts
awesome.
of the world.
Yeah,
You know?
we just wanted to, meet more people in the hobby, and especially with crappy COVID going on, you can't do all these group hunts and stuff like that. So being able to talk to people and get to know them through the show was our next best option, I guess.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Same with you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
I agree.
No, it's just a great place to gather and talk about what we all love to do. And it's kind of just grown from there.
yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of what our show as well sort of built off of.
Yeah.
We I wanted to start a show where it was less about like, like, oh, I want to have a show and be famous. No, I wanted to spread entertainment to the masses, or at least the 64 people that are watching. But as long as there's one person watching, that means there's one person happy to watch.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Unless they leave, then
and I can tell because we have completely different people in our chat than your Facebook chat, but I can tell it's almost like a family because they're in here supporting you and talking to you and putting questions in there and messing around. So that's what we really like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarter Hoarder just popped in too.
Hey, Jason.
What's up, Jason?
Hello, Quarter Hoarder. So, really quickly, if anyone watching has any questions that they want to ask, just drop it down in the comments and we'll bring it up on the screen. Well, somewhere on the screen, not entirely sure where, but it'll appear down there, I think. Yeah.
Oh, flash in your pants on Tuesday. Sorry, guys. I get them mixed up from time to time, but
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a lot of shows, so it's all right to, So, yeah, if anyone has any questions, just drop them in the comments. As long as it's like, a reasonable question, then we'll ask it. So let's see here. Here we go. What is your favorite find? Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
Oh, hi, Eric.
What's up, Eric?
Buddy.
So Eric, the creator of the Ultimate Find
Box, is in the house.
and our partner in crime on the Pug Life. So, hey, Eric. Make
Hello,
sure to go
Eric.
to the Ultimate Finds Book Facebook page for sure.
Yeah, make sure you go check them out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. What is your favorite finds?
Ooh.
Who
One
goes
each?
first? We can do one each. You go first, Joe.
Yeah.
Mine would probably have to be the Civil War box plate.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, that's an awesome find.
Doug said, "Do they attend events?" As a group, we've only gone to one because we're really a solid trio right now, and that's developed for the last probably year, and then we ended up going to come out swinging, which was awesome and so much fun. We met a lot of cool people out there, but we are going to dig stock or pound the ground. Is it dig stock?
Dig stock in October.
Yeah, we'll be going to that in October, and then we have. My dad wants to go to one soon too, so we might be going to come out swinging again for the second one around.
Yeah.
So. But
we have a lot of questions.
Yeah, and Jill said any tips for
Somebody asked how many coppers do we want to count as a total?
I don't even know.
You know what? We've been kind of blessed with the amount of coppers that we found. I mean, out of one field alone, we probably found 30 or 40. So, it's hard to count. We actually, for this year, we have a spreadsheet where we're tracking all of our finds, whether it's a relic, coin, bullet, buckle, whatever it may be. We're tracking what we're finding, and then we're also putting a location to it as well, so we can kind of, keep track of where all the historical stuff that we're finding.
Just get some statistics about it, be able to track our progress. Successes for a year.
Yeah. And then Jill said, any tips for asking permissions?
Iced caramel lattes for Trey. Hype him up on caffeine. And
if you get some caffeine in me, I'll knock on anybody's door. So
whenever me and my dad go to ask a permission at a house, it's always either we both usually go up and I'll start off like, "Hi, I'm Matty Tomini. Here's a card. So I would like to ask if I could go out and detect on your I would like to know if I could go and what's going on? Why is my dad laughing? Is why? Why?
Joe De
Wait, let me see what
Niro.
the comment says. Stop commenting.
Uh,
Is Robert De Niro's is Robert De Niro Joe's brother?
Yes.
Why?
I don't even know
distant
who that
cousin, I
is.
heard.
We
so
call
that's-
him Joe De Niro on the channel.
Uh,
I'm glad.
Even stars-
See, and this is why I like being on here, Matty, because people are already giving Joe some crap. But does it work for you, Matty? The
No.
At least you're
Hi,
honest.
I'm Matty. Have a card. So I would like to know if I could detect on your property. Have a card.
yeah.
It's like every other sentence. Have a card.
Right.
What's our scariest metal detecting moment?
I don't know if we really have one,
know.
do we?
We have a
Other than
scary
staying in that rickety motel.
Yeah,
in
that was
Pennsylvania.
quite the experience.
You didn't
I
know-
tripped over the stone wall and broke my shaft in half, and everybody thought it was my back.
Oh yeah, you did fall.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, it was a
Mm,
scary moment.
scary. Other than that, I don't know.
But to answer for Jill, for us,
Yeah.
for the longest time, I'm like a Facebook and internet stalker. So, and it's funny because I'll
Nice to
do,
meet you too, buddy.
yeah, Doug, for sure. I like to really go deep into researching certain areas, and I use a few things. One is Onyx hunting. So Onyx will give you the owner of the property. It does cost a little bit of money, so I'll use that. But I do research of an area wide, and then what happens is if I find out it's a pretty historically significant area, I'll look for different places. I'll use what's the housing where you find houses and stuff like that and the prices. What's that
Oh,
website?
Zillow or
I'll use
yeah.
Zillow, and it's somewhat
Yeah,
accurate.
that
with-
one's pretty good
with-
to get some
with
dates.
the dates of homes. So I'll use that, and if it's an old home, then I'll use Onyx to figure out who it is. And I've reached out to them on Facebook if I can find their page, and then go from there. So I do that, and then again, if you can find emails or any type of contacts, and then as of this year, and I'll give a shout out. I don't think they're in the chat, but we met the Copper Poppers at the last event that we went to, and they're in Pennsylvania, close to Pittsburgh, and they talk about door knocking. And I've always been such a wussy when it comes to door knocking. I couldn't do it. But after they talked to me that day, and they're like, "Yeah, we just do it. Big deal." Which they can say is no. So, like Mike and I went out this weekend.
Yeah.
I door knocked, and
We
got a lot of
conquered our
no's.
fear of long driveways.
yeah, the
That's
long
for sure.
driveways is
They're
what's
the
the
most
worst thing.
intimidating.
But we drove down one. The only long driveway we drove down, she said yes, go ahead, and we did it. So
Yeah.
Hey, Matty,
It's tough.
Matty, there's some chat about you falling down somewhere.
is that true?
Okay. I may or may not have at one point in time within my lifespan of 15 years fallen down a hill at an event.
It
Oh
happens.
no.
It happens.
Yeah, I can see. You can bring it up.
I don't know who sent me this video. Somebody sent me this video today. I don't know who it was, but here it is.
I was just, casually falling down the hill like any normal person would do at an event,
That's
Um,
funny.
and
I don't think the guy's
know,
name was Mike
you would-
Mark Thomas either.
you wouldn't expect anyone to have footage of that, right? Wrong. Apparently, like a week or two later, after the Pound the Ground event, I went onto Facebook and noticed that everyone was putting up this one single video. I'm like, what the heck is this? So I went and watched KG and Ringy's video on the event, and lo and behold, as soon as he says, and the police had to come in and break it all up, you see me just going brrr down the hill.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So now when I grow up and I decide to run for president, it's gonna be like at one of the the base are gonna be like, "Can you explain this footage for us?" It's gonna be me rolling down the hill, and I'm just gonna look at it. I'm gonna go like this, look back at the people, and say, "I would like to resign from this race."
Oh, that's hilarious. I've never
That's
seen
funny.
that video.
No, I haven't
That's
either.
Perfect.
Somebody typed in that's one way to pound the ground.
You'll never guess who.
That's awesome.
You're never gonna guess who sent Joe that video.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, Matty, you said to trust him.
I trusted you, Mark. Trusted you.
You don't ever trust Mark. Trust me. I have pictures all around the internet with my body in there. Don't ever trust him.
I've been tricked. I've been backstabbed.
So
Hey,
funny.
Lucky Lou.
I remember Lucky Lou when I was at Pound the Ground. Every couple minutes, you just hear "Pound the Ground" from some far out part of the.
You got to bring
field.
that kind of energy, though, right?
Listen, you don't
Yeah,
come
you
to
have
pound
to
the
bring
ground
that.
and be quiet, you know.
Yeah.
I went to Pound the Ground and stayed at the Mind Lab tent for an hour signing autographs.
Ooh,
That's sweet.
That
Those
was a
are
lot.
gonna be worth some money.
In a couple years, they'll be worth double their value. They'll be
There we
worth
go.
5 cents.
That's a good investment.
Someone asked if it was an accident or if I fell on purpose. Well, I don't know a lot of people who fall on purpose. And you're not walking down a hill. It's like, roll down the hill on purpose.
Let me just full send.
Well, I was walking down the hill like this, doop, and I tripped over myself, went boom, brrr, down. Oh, here's the thing. My dad was in the building at the time, talking to Gypsy Jules. Had no clue I fell down. I rolled down the hill.
Oh no.
So I'm getting up like, ugh, like trying to wipe myself off as best as I could. I walked in. My dad looks at me, and I'm all covered in grass. He's like, "What happened to you?" I'm like, "Oh, just casually fell down the hill."
Did you have your detector in your hand? Did it break?
No, I did not have my detector in my hand.
That's the best part, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that
We
comment?
just started with metal detecting. Do you guys have any suggestions, advice, or anything to help get us started?
Keep winning giveaways. Dang.
Yeah, that's a good way to start. You don't even have to keep swinging.
My best advice for you is to keep winning the giveaways, and you'll eventually have a detector.
Oh god.
Okay, actual advice: go slow, be patient.
Yeah.
People
Take
who
your
are
time.
new to the hobby will often watch videos of people finding all these really cool stuff and be like, "Wow, I can find that stuff." Then they go out and they find garbage and stuff like, oh, and they kind of get weighed down from that. It's like, don't.
What's up, Shane?
People who go out metal detecting are not always they. Us people, we don't go out there and like every day, like, oh, another gold coin, oh, another one, added to the
Yeah.
big pile. No, we find the pull tabs, we find the tinfoil, we find the garbage, but
All those square nails.
square nails.
And it's important to really practice with the machine too.
Yeah.
So, we all have Equinoxes. Other people use Garrett's, and other people use Deus. But these, they're all great machines. If you really know your machine, you can hunt just as good as the next guy.
That's the other point too. Is if you're just starting out, don't go out and spend $800 on a metal detector and find out you don't like it.
That's true. Work your way into it.
Get a bounty hunter or something you can mess around with. If they pique your interest, then make the next step.
Yeah. But truly, just put in the hours. It takes a while, but a test garden is great. Dig in your backyard if you can. Just practice on it. Have someone switch up targets on you. See if you can identify them better, and then just hit every spot you can. And don't be afraid to ask permission. And don't be turned off if someone says it's already been detected, because you can always find stuff at any spot.
Dig it all, man.
Wait, what's that comment say?
Who's the biggest fraidy cat? Ooh.
What's a fraidy cat?
Scaredy
cat?
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
So, as of now, I'll knock on any single door. I'm not too scared about
I'm Trey's muscle more than anything.
Yeah. So
moral support.
I vote Joe.
Yeah, me
Actually,
too.
Joe reaches out and talks to a lot of people
Yeah.
too. So that's
So
tough.
I guess it could be me.
Yeah,
I don't
Mike.
know.
Mike
Come and find
loses.
out if I'm a scaredy cat. We'll see.
I'm gonna fill your entire house with Jack in the Boxes.
Oh, see, no, like that stuff doesn't bother me. Snakes, stuff like that too. I like finding that stuff outside.
Then why would you even
Spiders.
bother mentioning that you might be the scaredy cat?
Listen, I'm not afraid, pun intended, to admit, but I'll take it. I don't
Yeah.
think I am though. I
I'll
think we've
take
all done a fair share.
That's a
of
tough one. I think we're all
Yeah, I think we're all about equal when it comes to that stuff, though.
yeah.
Now, me and my dad, on the other hand, you said that you're not afraid of snakes and stuff, right?
No, I like them.
My dad and I'm a bit less afraid of snakes. I'll see a snake and
Mhm.
be like, "Oh, there's a snake." My dad, we were out in the woods one time and he opened up a hole, and all of a sudden you hear like a ah. I was like, "What was that?" So I run over. I'm like, "Dad, is everything okay?" He's like, "There was a snake in the hole." I was like, "Oh." And I look in. It was easy to. It was a snake, but it was a worm snake. So
Okay.
it looks exactly like a long earthworm, except
Yeah.
it has a tongue,
Oh.
and that's about it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one of them.
Yeah, I've never come across one while digging. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and
Well,
then
unless
he
you
also,
don't like snakes, in which it's not so cool.
tells me a story about how he was out at a beach and he went into the a little wooded area because us metal detectors, if we're out and we need to use the bathroom, there's nothing to go in, nearest tree. But he said that a snake, like a rat snake, was in the tree and went right, snapped at him right in front of his face and recoiled back into the tree.
Yeah, I believe it. Those things are all over trees. They love them.
Yeah, and according to my dad's friend who was out with him at the time, it was sounded. Should I tell him, Dad? It sounded like a high pitched girl scream, like.
Listen, when you get scared, right?
It's like the horror scream. Like when
True.
they're getting
Doug, I did see that. He said, "Did you see this? The post with the spider and the headset." Oh,
I missed that.
Yeah,
I
that thing
saw
was
that.
huge. I couldn't
No.
imagine putting it on my head.
Yeah, no thanks.
I'm not scared of spiders, but that would have hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to do another giveaway.
All
Ooh.
right.
I'm gonna leave this one up to you. Should we give away the gold nugget or should we give away the ultimate box?
Ooh.
Well, we got to side with our boys, so I think the ultimate box is going to be.
Yeah,
Yeah, do the gold nugget this time. Then we'll do the
Yeah.
ultimate finds box at
the
last.
final one.
Okay, so we are going to be giving away a gold nugget along with a treasure. I'm sorry if I read this wrong. A treasure treasure jam. Oh yeah, that's a T. Treasure Tom sticker.
Cool.
Awesome.
Sorry about that. So Treasure Tom sticker. We are going to shake up the bucket. Look away. And Zach Swim, are you here?
Ooh.
Zach, look at that. He
Zach.
even called it. He called it in the chat. He said gold nugget to Zach.
Did he? Did he say gold nugget to Zach?
Yeah,
earlier?
well, yeah, just a little bit at 8:47. He said
Wow.
gold nugget
Yeah,
to
he
Zach.
did.
He
Dang.
called it. That's
said
pretty
he
impressive.
awesome.
That's crazy.
Wow.
You know what?
Congratulations.
Don't play the lottery, buddy.
You know what would happen in our chat is if that happened,
We're
they would accuse us of
Fixing it.
fixing the giveaway. That's exactly what would happen. Nice job, Zach.
There we go.
Congratulations to Zach.
It's a good way to cap off a Monday night. Getting a little bit
Yeah.
of gold.
Gold.
Yeah. So let's see. Okay, this is a hard question. Hard question.
I don't
So I need your thinking caps on.
I'm sweating.
All right.
All right.
Do you like pizza?
I love
Of
pizza.
course.
Yes.
Ah, get out of here. Love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's a hard question
Trey
because
came over to my house
Because
Friday
you
night
get a
for pizza night.
pizza and you get
you
a
get a
pizza.
pizza. You get a pizza. Everybody gets a pizza.
Zaz all around.
Okay, let's see. What is something that you never go metal detecting without? Besides, the main things like a metal detector and shovel and pinpointer and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Well, what I should never go metal detecting without, but I often forget, including this weekend, is sunscreen. And I'm sporting a little bit of a back of the head cap burn there. So I think that's a necessity for me for sure.
Yeah.
I will tell you, and no one knows this, but for the longest time, I brought a guy that we used to work with. He used to make coin rings, and he gave me one, and I would bring it on every single hunt with me because I thought it would bring me good luck. And then those hunts, I ended up finding Jack squat, so I stopped bringing it, and I think I found like a walking Liberty half the next time I stopped bringing it.
So is it possible that ring was giving you bad luck?
I think so. I think so. So that was one thing I would take for a long time, just because it meant a lot to me that he gave it to me. But other than that, it's just the normal stuff. For the longest time, I'm known as the forgetful guy. So so half the time, sometimes I don't even bring my pinpointer.
Fortunately, we all use the Equinox, so it's a hey Trey, use my coil, or here use this,
So, but
We exchange underwear the same way.
yeah.
Reduce, reuse.
Joe, do
recycle.
you have anything that you bring with you every time?
Well, after
The De Niro attitude.
but don't forget your water.
Yeah, true.
I almost hit the dirt hard in PA, man. Things were spinning.
Yeah.
So someone asked about songs or rituals, and I will say I have been getting in the mood to hunt with some sea shanties as of recently.
I like sea cookies.
Yeah, they've been
That's
pretty
true.
cool, and I like a lot of I
Joe
like a lot of bluegrass and stuff like that, or stuff with like a fiddle and stuff. I feel like it's kind of a little bit more back to our original roots of music and Americana kind of stuff. So gets me in the mindset.
Yeah.
We do jam out on our way to.
We do, and then there's some pretty hardcore hip hop that goes down, and then and then drivers
Country. We got everything.
Yeah, we did a solely '90s country ride out to the Come Out Swinging event.
Yeah,
That was solid. That was really good.
When me and my dad go metal detecting, we listen to a song that we believe gives us good luck.
Ooh.
Oh.
It is Holly Holy by Neil Diamond.
Okay.
Whenever we listen to that song, we do much better than days that we don't. So
Joe
You
Holland.
got the data.
Saw me for our detectives. I had the tiger. Go figure.
True.
yeah.
Mr. Silver. Question for Trey: do you owe anyone a Spanish silver?
Let me look in the book to see if I owe anybody
Check the
anything.
book of debts.
It looks like I'm pretty even. So no, I do owe Eric a good hunt coming up. So I gotta get us on a good permission.
Let's see here. What is? Oh, we're starting to run low on time. I have to start speeding things up.
Overtime.
It's okay. We love it.
If you could detect anywhere in the world, where would you like to detect?
I've thought about this. I have seen someone's answer that I love, and I wish I thought of it, but someone said outside of the Mint in New Orleans, in the yard of the Mint in New Orleans, which I think is a fantastic answer. But for me, it's got to be somewhere in England. I think I haven't had the opportunity to do it yet. I mean, besides that, I don't know. I want to detect everywhere.
Ireland, but yeah, anyway.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, Ireland's a pretty good place to find like old Celtic stuff.
Yeah. If you can tell by my red
neat.
beard, I might find some ancestry there.
Yeah. I'm also a bit Irish, if you ask me.
There we go.
I love it. That's
World's
awesome.
tallest
Getting in the
leprechaun.
St. Patrick's Day spirit.
Yeah. Now I have two things about that question. One, Why would you detect outside the mint when you can detect inside the mint on the conveyor belt where they are?
That's true, but I guess just for all the years worth of potentially dropped, I guess only circulated for maybe like 30 feet kind of coin.
Yeah.
Security might have a little bit to say about that too. No,
Right.
just a little.
No, if I had to go, if I could detect anywhere, it'd be an interesting one for sure.
Yeah. And my second thing is I would like to detect in Rome, Italy, because one, that age is really far back.
Yeah.
And two, Roman the Roman emperors would have like parades down the streets. It's said that some of them would just take piles of gold Roman coins and chuck it into the audience.
Trader that
imagine?
with Skittles.
Just
That-
imagine that.
That'd be so
nowadays.
cool.
Just getting pegged with a gold coin as you're sitting there
Right.
just cheering on.
Like,
one of
what's that point?
the-
Right. It's all fun and games until they start throwing gold bricks, and then you got problems.
I didn't know that.
Gold-
Andrew said you can't detect in Ireland. It is illegal unless you
Yeah,
have
it's
locked
illegal.
something yourself. I didn't know that. I did not know
Wow.
that.
It's
So keep wishing.
the law in Ireland is that you're not allowed to detect on historic property,
Mhm.
which means that if you detect somewhere that isn't considered historic property and you think it is, and
Mhm.
you find something there, it immediately becomes historic property and you can't detect
Mm.
there.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
have to
so you
turn-
get one find per site basically before you get kicked off, and you have to relinquish it anyway.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
kind of
man.
stinks.
Yeah.
I understand why they do it, but at the same time, are they going to go out and recover all these relics themselves? No, probably not. So they're just going to eventually just disappear. That kind of stinks.
Yeah.
I would love to go to the UK again. I went there once, or a Civil War area.
Yeah, we haven't really got a good chance for that yet.
So
Yeah.
those are the two things that I would love to detect. So
Now, I've actually detected at both of the places you just mentioned. I detected out in
awesome.
England at Detectival for like an hour, and I detected out in Gettysburg for a little bit.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Matty, which Detectival did you go to?
I went to 2019 Detectival
Was it the spring or the fall?
spring.
Oh, what the heck?
Wait, was it the spring one? No, it was fall.
Oh, I was gonna say I was there. I didn't even see you. That's funny. That's the one I went. That's how I metal detected there too.
Yeah, I went to the fall one with the Mind Lab group
That's
when I used to be
awesome.
with them.
Cool.
So do you have any other hobbies that you like to do besides metal detecting?
Let Mike take this one.
Okay, we've got 3 minutes till 9 o'clock, but I think I can get them all. No, I like I'm a collector when it comes to coins, but I'm a collector when it comes to hobbies as well. I like to golf. I like to play Dungeons and Dragons with my buddies online. I like to bake sourdough bread. What else do I like to do?
Barbecue? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's my big thing. I like to cook barbecue. I have a barbecue brand, and I make sauce and rub and stuff like that. And maybe one day have a food truck. Who knows? But that, and I think that's my basic hobbies right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Buck, what's up? I was just talking about you guys. Just talking about you guys.
So, really quickly, this is just in. Next Monday on the Digging Adventures live show, we're going to be having Dallas Rowley on from Man Plus River.
Oh,
There we
cool.
go. That's
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool.
Make sure you guys tune in next week for that. If I'm correct, he has 5 million subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah,
Dang.
he's a huge
I-
YouTube channel.
I wish I could get that many subscribers.
Wow, I'm loving how many people are into D&D in the chat here.
I
That's
know,
strong.
Lou and Steve.
There we
So,
go.
Steven?
We are going to do our final giveaway. We are going to be giving away the Ultimate Finds box donated by Mark Thomas. So we're going to shake up the bucket. Look away while I pull a ticket. Ta-da! And the winner is Jason Lawrence.
Jason.
Oh,
Are you here?
Jason.
Jason Lawrence.
Are you
If you
chat? That's the question.
are
Did
here,
we
say so in the
entertain
chat.
you enough to stay in for an entire hour, Jason? If
I mean-
not, I'm disappointed in you. Very disappointed.
It's not our lack of entertainment. It's
That's
their
right.
lack of patience.
We've been
Yeah,
producing
maybe that's
content
what
for
it
the
is.
last hour. I'll tell you
Yeah.
what.
We've had good content this
Yeah.
You
show.
will pay good
Yeah,
money for this
yeah.
content, Jason. You better be in
You
here.
better be in
You
here.
better be here. So, Jason Lawrence, are you here?
He's not going to be here.
Come on, Jason.
He's gonna be like, you know what? Just because you said that, I'm not here.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I'm out.
By the way, how many viewers do we have on Facebook and YouTube
Let's see.
separately?
YouTube's a little
YouTube's 10.
We have 50. We have 8 viewers on YouTube.
55
Okay.
on Facebook, it looks like.
Hey, that's pretty
Hey, that's a
good.
record. 8 viewers from
Oh.
YouTube.
Hey, we're breaking
Yeah, see?
records. We're putting out good content. Shoot.
Oh wait, what? What about 14? Oh, there were 14 at one
Yeah,
point
yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Nice.
on YouTube. Nice.
I hope
So-
some of your Facebook family comes and watches us on Wednesday.
Yeah, come check us out.
That'd
It
be
is
cool.
a fun time.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Make sure you guys go check out the
Copperheads.
Our Plug
Copperheads
Life.
on
Plug Life.
Plug
What are
Life
their
on-
names? Those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you go check out those guys on Wednesday.
Right?
That was those
Eat
guys.
schmucks.
Jason missed out, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like no dice.
Looks like
Jason, Jason.
That just means more chances for the rest of everyone.
Yeah. Are we gonna pull a new name?
Ooh, drum roll. Who's doing a drum roll, Mikey?
I had to stop for a second because I was like, "What was that?" I had to make sure that wasn't
Hey,
like
Matt
a phone.
Biggins. What's up?
What's up?
Copperhead
Oh,
dudes.
we're going to
Okay,
pull a
Doug.
new name.
I'll throw it in there.
Yeah, I got to join.
I'm already in there, I'm pretty sure. I just haven't really dropped any I didn't drop our link or anything.
Let me hop on and jump in there.
Fine.
Can't keep track of them.
Anthony.
Okay.
With Robert
Now,
De Niro's brother.
so, so Jason.
It doesn't ever end.
Yeah, so Jason Lawrence is no longer able to win that prize due to his inactivity.
Jason.
Jason,
gotta-
I'm not mad. I'm like a disappointed father.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. That hurts the worst, right?
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Those are the words that hurt the most. So, new ticket. John
Here we go.
M. Shackleford. Are you
There we go,
here?
John.
Come on, John.
I haven't seen that name either.
John M. Shackleford.
Bye, Steph. Good
Louis
night.
wants to know if the ultimate finds
Yeah.
box comes filled with gold coins.
What was that again?
Lou wants to know if the ultimate finds box comes filled with gold coins.
That's a surprise for whoever wins it.
You got to fill it up, Lou. You got to fill it up with gold coins. Chester, our show on Wednesday is at 8 o'clock. It's on YouTube. We're the Copperheads metal detecting.
Really quickly, just know that if you're hoping that, if I just decide to not be active and I'll have a chance at the next giveaway, this is the final giveaway of the night. What are you doing?
Come on, John Shackleford.
John
I haven't seen that
Shackleford.
name.
Where are you? John Shackleford.
Yeah,
Where
Lucky
are
Lou
you?
said maybe with some coppas. Yeah, you got to fill it up with
Right.
some coppas.
They have to be here live to win. I don't think he's here.
Zach, you're getting greedy, man. Can I have a
Right,
fines
right.
box filled with gold? You already won.
Zach's
Well,
won.
if you won again, you would
While we are
Technically.
waiting,
get the gold with it.
do you have any let's see here. Any questions I can ask while we're still trying to find someone to win this dang thing?
Dun,
So-
dun, dun.
Actually, I don't think you finished asking the favorite finds.
What was that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite finds? I mean, you get those two.
Yeah, what are your favorite finds?
Trey, I already went, so go ahead.
It's tough, man. I found some really cool stuff. Like when we went to UK, I did find a Roman coin, which is unforgettable. I would never forget that. And then I just found a 2 reals, which is my first 2 real. There we are.
Boom.
That was our first group hunt. So I found the 2 real, and then I found a Cat Plus half dime, which was really exciting for me. There's so many. I could go through like every single one, man, to be honest with you. I love it. Doug asked if we have any GWs. We have not come across a GW. Oh, I lied. One GW from the group, but none of us. So I've seen one GW been dug, but nobody here.
So I'm going to pull
Yeah.
a new name because they are not here. Did you mention any of the finds that we have to pull pictures up for?
Oh, don't worry about the pictures, man. You're running late. Mike, go ahead.
Oh yeah, we're running late, so pulling out a new name. Do you guys have a few extra minutes to spare?
Yeah,
We're good.
After we call it overtime, so we're good.
Don Fowler, are you here?
I think
Donnie boy.
I thought I saw him in there though.
Come on, Don.
Possible winner.
Hold on.
Michael said, "Do you guys have many old foundation hunts in Jersey?"
You see what Mike Buck wrote? Best finds are the Copperheads.
We like to think so.
Mike, you're so sweet. Doug, Michael said, "Do you have many old foundation hunts in Jersey?"
Some of the houses have old foundations, but not like
No
cellar holes.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of cellar holes. Oh,
yeah,
Matty,
that's
no.
up here.
Oh, was John in there?
Ooh,
John,
Or no, it was Don. It was Don.
Don, there we go.
Don.
Hey,
Nice.
Okay, you can.
boom. Now the
Congratulations.
real challenge
Don
is
Fowler.
filling up that
Don.
ultimate finds box.
Yeah, he wins the ultimate finds box. Make
Congratulations.
sure to get your information out to us. We'll send it out to Mark.
That's awesome. You'll love that box if you don't already have one.
They're
A lot of people
really
already have one.
sweet.
Yeah.
George said he's the metal detecting father I had never had.
That's funny.
Oh man, Mike, he's already knocked back a couple cold ones. I can only imagine.
So, is there anything else that we want to talk about before we start to wrap up the show?
Up to you, Manny.
Never finds yet.
Oh yeah, I mean, for me, my favorite finds. I finally got on some Spanish silver, so that's pretty awesome. A 1 real, and it was hold, so that was a double whammy. But I think I my New Jersey copper I worked pretty hard for, and it definitely plagued me while everyone else was finding New Jersey coppers. And being from New Jersey, I really wanted one. And when someone like Trey, who's not from Jersey, finds 2, you're like, okay, I got to get out. You know? Yeah, I know. So, but I was really excited for that, and then. Every find is my favorite find as I pull it out of the plug, ultimately.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah, that's my Jersey copper. Absolutely.
That was pretty good shape. Yeah,
and Oh, and there's my whole real. Dang.
I put in the 2 real in there
yeah,
too.
Trace Real is sweet.
I think that was one of the video or pictures that I submitted. That 2 real I just found
Not even 5 feet from a barber dime. Digs a barber dime. He spins around and digs a 2 real.
Yep.
Yeah, right there.
Is that your 2 real?
Oh, yes. Brings back good memories. I love it.
So, any other finds that we have not mentioned? So, like,
The U.S. belt.
Yeah.
You can do it, Janine.
Yeah. My first Indian, that was a really cool experience for me. I really liked the IHPs, and when I dug my first one, it was so crusty. It was a fatty, but it was so crusty.
Yeah.
And
they're still
exciting. So exciting.
yeah.
Oh, Mike said they'll check out the Copperheads. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
So,
See, we can't be afraid of snakes when we're called the Copperheads, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Well, so I guess if there's nothing else to talk about, we can start to wrap up the show.
That works with us, yeah.
Yeah. It was a
So,
blast.
You're
Yeah.
the leader.
Thank you guys for being on the show. It was a lot of fun.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
This
was
is
really
awesome.
fun. Yeah.
If you want, after the show, we can chat for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll hang for a bit.
Make sure you guys go check out the Plug Life show that is on Wednesdays And make sure you guys, when you're over there, subscribe to them. Also, while you're doing that, type in the search bar Digging Adventures, and you can subscribe to us because, that helps us out a lot. And
Absolutely.
check out our videos.
Matty, would
So,
you care if I posted the link for our next live stream in the chat?
Trey, Mark
sure,
wants,
go ahead.
Mark wants to know if you ever found a trime.
Oh, have I ever found a chime?
Yeah.
There has been a time where I did find a chime,
But
and
It's going to be in the chat.
I just put the link. That's our Wednesday live stream. So if you guys just want to click on it and put it a reminder in there, it's gonna be good. Brad is such a cool guy. His videos are amazing. So that's gonna be really fun. But yes, I have found a trime, Mark. Thank you for asking. And it was a very cold day when I dug that trime, and I thought it was a shotgun shell because on the Equinox it brings up like a 15, 16, somewhere around in there, and the ground was frozen solid. And I was trying to get through the frozen ground to get that shotgun shell out, and it turned out to be a trime, and I chopped off the date. But I will say that I did have both pieces when I was done. Yeah, Chester, YouTube.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Thank you, John.
Good job on the trime.
Thanks, Matty.
Now I want to find a trime sometime.
You can do it.
I believe in myself.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being on the show. It was a lot of fun having you on. And make sure you guys, everyone that's watching, next week we will be having Dallas Rowley on from Man Plus River. So make sure you guys tune in next week for that. And without any further ado, get out and have a digging adventure.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Oh, you're still here. Well, I'm gonna go out metal detecting and have my own digging adventure. So, I'm going detecting and so should you. I'm going detecting and so should you. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. What? I said I'm going metal detecting. I'll see you next week.